We'll head around to all the towns, head away, holiday, South Aussie with Cosi's on sit down, South Aussie with Cosi. In South Australia we will go, head away, holiday, South Australia all the way, South Aussie with Cosi.
G'day and welcome to another episode of South Aussie with Cosi. We're at Arambira Wildlife Sanctuary, which is about 5k's north of Victor Harbour, and this little chap here is a 4-week-old dingo pup. How gorgeous. They don't get much cuter than you, do they? Our travel show is all about budget travel. I'll show you how to travel in South Australia without busting the bank. Look, I honestly believe we've got the coolest backyard in the world right here in SA, and it worries me that not enough city slickers are getting out there and checking it out. You should see what's coming up on tonight's show. You're going to love it. We'll give you the chance to win 2 nights at the Wallaroo Marina Apartments on York Peninsula. I'll show you a massive breakfast in Gawler that costs only $10. And how's this? Winky Dink returns to TV after 20 years. That's right, folks, Winky Dink is back. But first, we'll take the family to the Flinders without busting the bank. We're kicking off the show with the Bank SA $250 challenge. This is cool because I'm about to show you how for $250 or less, you can spend 2 days in the Flinders Rangers in South Australia. We're going to a little town called Melrose, and it's not massively manly of me to say this, but it's seriously the cutest little town in South Australia. We've got the kids packed up and we've even got this, the potty. I'm toilet training my 11-year-old boy. So we are set to go. It is 270 kilometres north though, so we had better get cracking. The Flinders Rangers and Outback SA are great places to explore with spectacular mountain ranges filled with abundant wildlife. From the opal fields at Cooper Pedy to the natural amphitheatre of Wilpena Pound, the SA Outback has it all. It's such an ancient and unique part of the world, and look, if you haven't been there before, you are seriously missing out. We've stopped off at Clare. This is the main street of Clare, on the way to Melrose in the Flinders Ranges. We've stopped here because we are doing the Bank SA $250 challenge. We're going to show you how you can spend 2 days in the Flinders Ranges at Melrose for under $250. But in order to do that, we're going to need some cash. Any parents out there will know just how awesome the moment is when you're on a big, long family holiday and you get silence in the back seat. We're only 40k's from our destination of Melrose, but we have to stop here. This place is called the Old Bakery at Stone Hut. Why are we stopping? Because this mob in here reckon that they have the best meat pies in, wait for it, not just South Australia, the universe. I'll be the judge of that. I asked Dennis, the owner, where did the claim the best pies in the universe actually come from?
That's quite simple. We had a customer came in and bought a pie, and he went outside and had a bite of it, and he came back inside and yelled, "These are the best pies in South Australia." And then he went out again and he said, no, he said they're the best pies in Australia. So he went out again, he came back and he said, no, these are the best pies in the universe. So we stuck with that, and they are.
And according to my 2-year-old little girl, Charlie Rose, not only do they have the best pies in the universe, they also have the hottest. Now, according to Dennis, that right there is the best pie in the universe. Let's take a look. You want to have some? Are you going to cut it, are you? Oh, looks good. Okay. You want to get a spoonful? Oh, oh. We leave the bakery totally carb-loaded and ready for the drive to Melrose. Here we are at our accommodation in Melrose. We're at the North Star Hotel, and these guys have got heaps of different options when it comes to accommodation. This has got to be my favourite though. Staying in an old crashed up truck that's been turned into a room, yo beauty. Let's go inside and take a look. The kids simply love the concept of the truck accommodation. They actually reckon that the green truck still even starts. For $160 a night, I think it's a great way to spend a night in the Flinders with the family. These are completely decked out as a normal hotel would be, with showers, an upstairs living area and an outdoor balcony. The North Star Hotel also has a massive bundelier cottage, which is right next to the pub, pretty conveniently located. This 4-bedroom place can accommodate larger groups. The front bar of the North Star Hotel is where 90% of the time you're going to find local man Laurie. He's well over 80 and he claims he's the unofficial mayor of Melrose. I thought I'd hit him up for a quick story.
Sometimes we might have a row or two, but the funny story is, which I told you just a while ago, when I worked in the, which was the bike shop now, was grocery shop years ago. He used to always come to the North Star Friday.
3 minutes later,
one of the boys come up to me and said, "How you going today, Larry?" I said, "Good. How'd work go?" "Good." They said, "Do you know what's going on? We're going to tell you a little story. You're the mayor of Melrose." "No, I'm not." "Well, you bloody well are now," they said.
7 minutes later,
I used to play football many years ago when I was about 18. Played in a 1952 A-grade tennis final, which we won. Played a lot of table tennis, played in about 6 grand finals in A grade, B grade and C grade. Enjoyed that, and most people around there.
12 minutes later,
We're just next to the North Star Hotel.
Due to the high cost of filming, I had to leave Laurie to finish his story by himself, as we had plenty more to do in Melrose.
Okay, now what are we saying?
I'm in the main street of Kapunda.
I'm in the main street of Kapunda,
You're watching South Aussie with Cosi.
and we're watching South Aussie
Okay,
with
now
Cosi.
all together, away you go. Or just say, "Hi, my..."
Can't you jump the sound in later?
No, that's right. Just say, like, I'll pretend it was me, right? So I just
Okay,
go,
right.
"Hi, my name's Cosi. I'm in the main street of Kapunda, and you're watching South Aussie with Cosi."
And so am I.
South Aussie with Cosi.
Hi, this is Winky Dink Superstar. I'm back on TV after 20 years. I wish this program was mine, but it's got something to do with a guy called Cosi. South Aussie with Cosi. South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi.
Here I am doing a houseboat holiday on the Murray River, and behind me, these are the Mannum Cliffs. Aren't they something else? You know, every week I'm really keen to find out where you guys, the South Aussies, are heading in your holidays. I want to see your photos, I want to see your videos. All you need to do is jump on the website, southaussiewithcosi.com.au. Let's have a look at this week's winner. John from Theberton sent me in some of his home videos of a boys' trip they did up around the Coopers Creek. Geez, there's plenty of water around there as well. I love seeing it like that. The boys head up north every single year, and how's this? They've been doing it for 15 years. Good on you, fellas. The group's made up of, and I love this, Crowy, Davo, JL, Billsy and Wooly. And I tell you what, Johnny boy, you're all smiles, because just for sending in this home video, here's $200 cash, all thanks to Adelaide Arcade. I'm showing you how to spend 2 days in Melrose with the family and not spend more than $250. Melrose is located beautifully at the base of Mount Remarkable. That's where we're standing right now. Do you know what? South Australia has some brilliant hikes and trails right across the state, and this has got to be one of the better ones. It's all the way to Mount Remarkable. It's about a 13-kilometre return hike. But seriously, even if you only go halfway, it's worth doing when you come to Melrose because it's totally free and it's good for all ages. Going bushwalking's great for so many reasons. We all know the importance of being active, and you're going to love this hike because there's even an old plane crash on the Mount Remarkable summit, and the remains of the crash are actually still there. Don't forget, turn off your mobile phone for once so you can actually have some uninterrupted, meaningful conversations with the kids. Bushwalking's actually even better if you can remain standing up. Hang on, let's see that again. Nicely done, Tony. Here in the main street of Melrose, we've run into a bikie gang. Barry, aka Dusty from the Ulysses Club, mate. Where are you riding to?
We're riding to Clare,
Yep.
which we just left Corn, heading back to Murray Bridge.
How good's that? How many days are you away for in total?
Just a 1.5.
1.5 days.
Yes.
So, mate, you are the perfect candidate. You're out there exploring South Australia. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, good to see. Great state.
What would you say to people that have only really gone as far as Gawler or as far down as Victor Harbour, people that live in Adelaide?
I'd say they're missing a treat, going especially through the mountains up here and through up to Corn. Beautiful country.
The big thing is, and you boys would know better than anyone, it doesn't actually take that long to get out there.
No, from Murray Bridge, which is about 350 kilometres, probably took 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
And
beautiful drive, bit of fun.
Yeah.
All right, mate, won't hold you up. Get onto it, and thanks for
All the
coming by.
best.
Take
Thanks
care,
very
man.
much.
Show.
Yep, thanks, mate.
Well, that wraps up the Bank SA $250 challenge up here in Melrose. And remember, I promised you that we'd spend 2 days and 1 night at the bottom of the Flinders Rangers, and we wouldn't spend more than $250. The $1 million question is, how did we go? Accommodation at the North Star Hotel in their truck accommodation was $160 a family. Petrol cost us about $50. The best pies in the universe were $13. Extra food we took up ourselves was $27. And total cost for the family for 2 days and 1 night away was smack bang on $250. Given there's 5 of us in our family, that works out 2 days away with the family at only $50 per head. You know, you got to say, that is great value. For a weekend away with the wife and the kids, you can't knock that. And, I mean, she's had so much fun, she just wants to stay here forever. But the thing is, you got to look back at all of the things we did in 2 days. Let's have a look. Yeah, we had a ripping couple of days away. Look at all the stuff we did. The drive up through country SA was beautiful. We stopped off for the best pie in the universe, stayed in perhaps what's the coolest accommodation ever. The kids played in the playgrounds and the creeks. They looked for frogs. We did the big hike up to Mount Remarkable, which is totally free. We browsed the shops and we did it all for $50 a head. Look, most importantly, we had quality time with the kids, and you just can't put a price on that. We're here at Arambira Wildlife Sanctuary, 5 k's out of Victor Harbour, and this guy's name is, what was it? Merlin. Have a look at him, how cool. We're going to be back with plenty more South Aussie with Cosi after the break. He's not, mate.
South Aussie with Cosi.
G'day, I'm Matt Jackson and you're watching South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi.
Winky Dink was a South Australian icon back when I was a little kid. He was on TV right here on Channel 9 for over 20 years. I thought it was time we drag the duck out of retirement and see what this little feathered South Australian loves about SA. Please welcome back to TV after 20 odd years, Mr. Winky Dink.
Hi, Cosi.
Hey, young fella, you haven't aged a bit.
I thought you said you'd introduce me as superstar.
Hasn't changed. Hey, tell us, Winky, where'd you grow up?
Where did I grow up?
Yeah.
On Kangaroo Island at a place called Larrikin Lagoon.
All right, well, what would be your favourite country town in South Australia?
Mount Gambier.
It's beautiful down there, isn't it, down the southeast? What do you love about Mount Gambier?
Blue Lake.
Yeah, oh, okay, pink duck on a blue lake.
Yeah, well, I've had to live all my life as a male duck being pink. I kind of thought if I jumped into the blue lake, I might turn blue.
Oh, I've always wondered that. What's with the pink? I mean, I actually always thought you were a female.
Oh, I thought you would announce that one.
I think you should take us out, Winky, with one of your trademark laughs. So, are you ticklish? Let me give you the... Oh! There he is, folks, 20 years and he's still got it. Winky Dink back on TV.
Superstar.
Well, I'll take care of the superstar part. You just be the duck.
I'll talk to you later.
Right, good deal. Shake hands. Thanks, buddy. Nice working with you.
You're welcome.
You know, if you head all the way to Melrose, I really reckon it's worth pushing just a little bit further north to this place. It's Pitchy Richie Camel Tours, and it's just outside of Corn. And I believe we are about to meet what I hear is the finest cameleer South Australia has to offer. His name's Graham. Let's go meet him. I don't even know if cameleer is a word. Here he is, Graham. Cosi, mate, how you going?
How you going, Cosi? Pleased to meet you.
The Chief Cameleer. What do you got in store for us, brother?
Oh, I'm going to take you for a 1 hour sunset camel ride, which you should enjoy. Then I'm going to take you to our beautiful spot, which is our barbecue for a 2-course bush gourmet dinner.
Jeez.
Supplied with local beer and local wines, so you should enjoy, I think.
Starting to sound a little bit romantic, Graham.
Well, it is. Yes, no, hopefully you'll enjoy.
All right, let's not just talk about it. Let's go saddle up, cowboy.
Go.
Yeehaw!
I treat the camels as I treat my children. They're very sweet, they're very gentle. People say these nasty things, but none of it's true. And you realise these are nice. They're good, gentle giants. They're like children. They're no different.
You're freaking me out a little bit with your love for camels, mate, I'll be completely honest.
Now this one is Feral.
Feral?
She's old. I got Feral when she was only 3 months old.
Yeah.
And the reason she was named Feral, she was full of mange when I got her.
Right.
And
I had necks like that.
Yeah, so did I, a couple. But no, I've had her. She's one of my best. She's my kid's camel.
She's your favourite?
Oh, well, not my favourite. They're all my favourite, but she's the ultimate for children. You get some kids over here, they can do anything.
One's running away, Graham. I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but your camels are running
Oh.
away. You shouldn't have said Feral was your favourite. That wouldn't have happened.
Myrtle, I'm telling you. You behave yourself. I'm serious. Myrtle's 27. She's been working for quite a few years. She's got a few shifty things up her sleeve. I say she's a bit like a grandma. You know, they're a little bit too wise for us all.
Yeah.
That's Myrtle. Push down, Crystal. I know it's not your fault, it's Myrtle. Now, are we comfortable? How do you feel, Cosi?
Yeah, real good. Yeah.
Young man, do you feel comfortable? Okay, now
Some of our helmets, you could say, fitted better than others. Right.
Okay, now when they stand up, all you've got to do is...
It actually turns out I may have been a little heavier than dear old Myrtle had anticipated.
Myrtle sort of get you into the...
Ooh. After a small amount of public humiliation, we were back on the camels. Onward, Dasher. Onward, Blitzen. This camel tour is one of the best things that I've ever done. The owner, Graham, is a true Aussie bush character. He's a fantastic man. You'd love him. We had an absolutely amazing camel ride as the sun was slowly setting over this incredible outback region. We're here in the Flinders Rangers, and you know what? You need to take stock and ask yourself, when's the last time you checked out outback South Australia? I honestly believe, and I can't urge you enough, to check out what I think is the best backyard in the world. My 3-year-old little girl Matilda still to this day tells everyone about the day she walked a camel. And this photo of her and I is one of my favourites. You know, it's actually my screensaver at work on the computer, which is kind of cool because it acts as a constant reminder to me how important it is to get out of the office, off the couch, and actually do stuff with your kids. We are on a houseboat just outside of Mannum. This one is the biggest houseboat in Australia, worth $1.2 million. We'll be back after the break.
South Aussie with Cosi.
Hi, I'm Archie. And I'm Sam. You're watching South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi.
I said to the camera crew that maybe for this shot it would be really cool if I was walking along here topless, you know, no shirt on. They suggested that probably for ratings I should leave the shirt on, which is actually quite hurtful. Anyway, we are down here at the Coorong and this place is divine. The locals tell us that there will be nobody else 50 k's either side of us, so we are truly isolated, yet we are only just over an hour from Adelaide. Can you believe that? Behind us, we're doing a Spirit of the Coorong cruise, and it is simply divine. Now, every week on South Aussie with Cosi, we give away an SA Shorts holiday package to somewhere in this great state. It could be you that wins it, and if you'd like it, all you need to do is jump on the website, southaussiewithcosi.com.au. Let's see where tonight's winner could be heading. how would you like to win 2 nights at the Wallaroo Marina Apartments for free? The Wallaroo Marina Apartments are located on York Peninsula, which is a very easy drive from Adelaide. You know, it's the only high-rise building on the York Peninsula, and every room offers views over the Wallaroo Marina. From the Wallaroo Marina Apartments, you can take a stroll up the jetty or drive your car along North Beach. Truly an amazing spot. Hey, how's this? There's over 400 great SA holiday ideas in the South Australian Shorts booklet. For your chance to win this shorts package to the Wallaroo Marina Apartments, then just register your details at southaussiewithcosi.com.au and good luck. Hey, if you're on the old Facebook, jump on there and request me as a friend. Just look up Cosi Costello. I put on my Facebook site, where is the best breakfast in the northern suburbs? And I was told by all of my Facebook friends, the Java Hut in Gawler. Apparently it's awesome value, it's so cheap and such a massive feed. So I thought we'd better check it out. You know, we stopped here because we heard they had a massive breakfast. What I didn't expect to find was thus. Kylie's from the Java Hut. What is this?
Hot chocolate.
It's huge.
Yes, we're trying to do our best at Java Hut.
Yeah, and how much is a hot chocolate like going to set you back?
$3.50.
See, that's mad, because if I bought that, I normally have a hot chocolate down King William Street, and it would set me back about $35, I reckon, for one like that.
You're at the wrong place, Cosi.
I need to take out weekly instalments just to pay it. Now, what are you guys famous for?
Our big breakfast.
Tell me about it.
Our big breakfast consists of 2 eggs, hash brown, sausage, toast, tomato, and I think that's about it.
Wow, and what's that set you back?
$10.
$10?
Yes.
How do you, or why do you do it so cheap?
We make it affordable for families to be able to bring their children out on a Sunday morning for breakfast.
Yeah, see, that's something, I've got 5 in our family, my missus and myself and 3 kids, and we probably don't really consider going out for breakfast too much, mainly because of the cost.
That's right, some places can be quite expensive, but at Java Hut we make it so that families can afford to come out. It's a small family-owned business, so that's what we're about.
Beautiful, love your style. And what else on the menu is sort of a bit famous around here?
Banana waffles.
Yeah, what's the story? 2
waffles filled with bananas, caramelised bananas actually, ice cream, cream and chocolate fudge.
Oh, you had me at banana. In fact, you had me at waffle. We should go and try one.
Excellent, let's do that.
South Aussie with Cosi.
Well, that's it for another episode of the Ducks. Oh, did you see that duck? Hang on a second. Did I just almost get killed by a duck? Let's have a look at that in slow motion.
Did you see that duck?
Whoa. That's it for another episode of South Aussie with Cosi. Before I get killed by the ducks, I'm just going to tell you 2 things. Number 1, jump on the Facebook page and request me as a friend. Just go Cosi Costello and check out the website www.southaussiewithcosi.com.au. Well, until next time, get yourself off the couch, grab the family, chuck them in the car, go check out Regional SA. See ya.
In South Australia we will go, head away, holiday. South Australia all the way, South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi is proudly brought to you by the South Australian Tourism Commission.
South Aussie with Cosi.
I like possums.